to the Q&A that's finally here. And we had to actually film this twice, so because Kristin accidentally lost the footage, so my answers are actually different to what the original ones were. We've also decided there's going to be bloopers in this, so there will be a separate blooper video later on. But for now, I'm literally just going to hand it over to when me and Kristin did my interview live on YouNow. So here you go, past me and Kristin.
Hey everyone, it's Warrior Gareth here. I'm finally doing this Q&A that you've all been asking for. Well, actually, it's the third time I've recorded this, but never mind. This is my good friend Kristin. And basically, as I said, this is the third time we've filmed this. Hopefully my answers are exactly the same. She will tell me after this if they're exactly the same. If they're not, it'll be even funnier. So, Kristin, over to you.
Okay, so we are actually doing this live right now. So I'm going to also be taking questions from the chat and adding them into the questions. So we're doing 20, but I'm going to add a few more from the chat. So, Gareth, what are your thoughts on COVID-19?
It is doing my head in. People are being stupid with going out and having parties and that. Like, I understand the virtual ones because you're not all in like the same house, but when people are actually going out and partying with each other in the streets, you're like, why? Just why?
So we're going to do some favorites because I want to know all these. What is your favorite food?
Oh God. I eat most things, which doesn't help. But I could live on fish and chips for the rest of my life if I had to. I could live on chicken curry. I could live on.
One thing, Gareth.
I know. It depends on the day.
Okay, I get your point.
I could live on literally just like noodles with the powdered flavors you put on top. Oh, I could live on. One point I was living while I was in the hotel.
Okay, so what's your favorite drink, though?
See, this is not funny because I can't pick out anything. But my top 5 for drinks be Pepsi Max.
Mm-hmm.
It would be Diet Coke if I can't find the Pepsi Max.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Brew Extra. Tea and the occasional coffee. I can't drink coffee all the time, but occasionally I can have coffee. But I mostly drink tea. Well, we know why you're drinking coffee. You've not been up that long.
Yeah, I needed it. Speaking of drinks, do you drink beer?
No, I don't. I don't know. It just doesn't agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
I did when I first used to drink, and then it just tasted funny to me. I don't know what it was. Like, we had like a staff night party up where one of the places I used to work, and I was drinking heavily, like everyone else was.
Right.
And since I was being sick from it, I just can't drink. I've not been able to drink it since.
Since we're on the topic of food and drinks, if you could choose any sweet, what kind of sweet do you like?
Oh. Well, I do like. I should really throw this out, but I do really like Swiss rolls.
Ooh, those are different from ours.
Yeah, they're a lot smaller.
Well, no, it's that they're different too. Our Swiss rolls are chocolate all the way
We
through.
get chocolate ones as well, but this
Oh,
is
really?
strawberry and clotted cream.
Really? Oh, ours are called strawberry shortcakes.
I think we have those too.
Okay, I'm just gonna shut up.
I think. Do not quote me on that. If we do find information, we'll put it like somewhere saying
Yeah,
Gareth
we'll
was
throw
wrong,
it somewhere.
right? But we'll figure that out.
What is your favorite color?
Right. Technically, although it's not actually a colour according to some people, I would say black. Hence why I tend to wear this a lot.
Yeah.
But I would mostly say like a dark blue, maybe purplish. Like it's got to be like a really dark color, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Unlike a hoodie I recently bought a few months ago, which was really light blue.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't like it when it was in the dark color. I liked it when it was in the lighter one.
Right.
So that's why I bought it.
Okay.
And it was cheaper in the lighter color.
What's your favorite cartoon?
Oh, that is a good question.
There's a lot.
Back in the day, I did used to like watching Dexter's Laboratory back in the day.
Dexter's Laboratory.
I did used to like Cow and Chicken.
Oh, yes. What about Johnny Bravo?
I did when it first started, and then I changed my mind. I was like, not so much.
Right.
Like I've tried it since, and I don't get why I liked it so much.
I don't either.
It's like there was a program called Cat Dog as well, and I was like, oh my god, I used to love this, and then I went and watched it recently. I was like, this makes no sense.
I love Cat Dog. Did you ever watch Ren and Stimpy?
No, I never watched that.
It was so good. I actually have the poster on my wall of Ren and Stimpy.
It also, there is another one I used to watch, if anyone remembers it, the Rugrats.
I loved Rugrats.
And I did actually watch Rugrats All Grown Up as well.
Okay, so what is your favorite music genre?
I basically will listen to anything apart from rap and apart from classical.
Okay.
I will listen to it. Doesn't mean I necessarily like it, but I will listen to it.
There's some rap songs that are really good. I'll have to introduce you to.
Like, well, I do like some of Nicki Minaj's songs, but I don't like them all.
There's some older
And
ones I'll introduce you to.
I do like one Cardi B song. That's it, and that's that Bodak Yellow or whatever it is. I did like that one.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm not really a rapish person.
I get you. Some people aren't, and that's okay. It's nothing against you. I'm sorry.
There's going to be so many bloopers about this. Everyone's going to go, what the hell? They had more bloopers than the actual footage.
I'll cut this out. Okay, do you believe in ghosts?
Oh, believe me, there's plenty of stories I could go on about being involved with ghosts. That's like that's a whole video by itself.
Right.
But let's just say, in the village I'm in is actually haunted. We've got banshees, we've got a bunch of other things, and I will mention in another video at a later date.
Keep a lookout for that. So.
Kristin will just have to find me to actually do the video when I actually need a video idea.
Right. Okay, so serious question. Okay.
Oh god.
Spider-Man or the Hulk?
Well, if you go by this poster I've got up here, you'd say Spider-Man.
Right.
But technically, that's covering up a patch on the wall. So, but I don't actually really do superheroes that much.
Right.
But probably the Hulk, because he's got nice muscles. Even though he's green.
If you lived back in 1873, what would you be doing?
I have no idea what happened in 1873.
I have
oh my
no
god,
idea.
this is what we said last time when I had to Google it.
Yeah.
I ain't Googling that shit. I'm sorry, I ain't got time for that.
We ain't got time for that. Next. Do you actually drive?
No, I do not. I would love to learn how to drive at some point, but at the moment, with eventually, hopefully, work, I won't have time because I'm basically going to be the only one in that place at the moment, so I won't have time to do anything. On my days off, I'll be sleeping.
Okay, so in the future, I mean, right now we're collabing. In the future, are you open to doing more collabs with other people?
I have been asked in the past, and I've always said, well, how would it work? but obviously we're doing one now.
Yeah.
So, never say never, but we'd have to try and figure out how to do it, that sort of thing.
Right. And it's taken us a few tricks and traits to get this to work. So, yeah.
Exactly. Like, I know Shekla wants to do some in the future, but like I said to him, I don't know how it would work.
All right. Okay. If you had a favorite clothing brand, what would that be?
I'd say either Adidas,
Hmm.
Donne, or I don't know if you've got that one over there, but we've got it over here, or Nike.
Yeah,
So
we don't have Donne, but we have Nike and Adidas.
but yeah, that's the stuff I used to wear all the time. Now I just find that now I just put on clothes that fit.
On your days off, what do you like to do?
At the moment, I've got plenty of days off, but what I used to do on my days off, I used to stream on YouNow a lot. I used to just Google random stuff,
Right.
watch YouTube videos, occasionally spend time with my mother if I wasn't annoyed with her
Hi,
about something.
mommy.
Is she actually in the audience, is she?
No, I just said it in the video.
Alright.
Blooper.
Alright. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really do anything. I occasionally go for a walk. Like at the moment, just to clear my head, sometimes I go for a walk. So I'll probably go for a walk after we film this video.
Okay, so here's a serious question. Okay, if you could live anywhere else in the world, where would it be, and why?
I would live in Florida because, one, I could go play this and it'd be cheaper. Um, I could go to Harry Potter World anytime I wanted. I could go to the Disney World anytime I wanted. And I could basically I just live in America and I can explore New York, North Carolina.
Tennessee.
That's the one. I couldn't remember what it was called. Basically, I would explore America, basically take a month off, if I could, and explore as much America as possible before I come back.
Sweet. Okay, so chicken or beef?
I hate this question.
I know.
But I do mostly like chicken because there's chicken drummers, there's chicken soup, there's more things you can do with chicken than you can do with beef. That's all I'm going to say. So I'd have to go with chicken. Although I do like beef lasagna, but I'd still say chicken.
Okay, so I believe there's only one question that I have left, so we're gonna ask it. Um, and then I'm gonna ask a few extra questions because I want to make sure that we cover everything. Um, what's your biggest fear?
I'm not very good with heights. Although I always say, "Oh, I can go on a roller coaster." Um, there is a roller coaster up in down in England somewhere in Blackpool. It's called the Pepsi Max. It's one of the high. It is the highest roller coaster in Britain.
Mm-hmm.
I've always got to the front of the queue and chickened out because I'm like, I ain't got time for that. I want to live. And yet everyone else has been like fine with it. I've always lined up for it. Never actually got around to getting on it. So that's one of the things I want to conquer in the next few years. I want to go back down there and just say I actually sat on the roller coaster, whether I screamed or not, just to say I've been and done it. But I've had the fear of heights since when I was cleaning the kitchen and we were doing like cleaning up the high areas, and someone knocked into the ladder and I almost went flying. Thankfully, I managed to catch onto a shelf, so I didn't come flying down. But as soon as I come down, I'm like, I'm not doing that again.
Right. I understand. So, that's the end of the 20 questions, but I'm gonna ask a few extras. So this is kind of a, how do I say it? Bonus round.
That was 20 questions, really?
Yeah, 20 questions.
That
So
doesn't feel.
we're gonna ask a few extra questions because I want to get to know you as a broadcaster. Because
Uh,
I'm a fellow partner. and we've been friends for a few years on the app. So I want other people to get to know you as a broadcaster, how I've got to know you.
Okay.
Okay, so you started YouNow when?
That is actually a good question. I think it was October of 2016,
Okay,
I want to say, but do not quote me on that because I can't find anywhere that says when I
so you've
joined.
been on for almost 4 years.
I'd say coming up 5.
So that'd be 2015.
Well, at the end, I'd say forward a bit years because it was just after I started working
Okay,
where I am now. It's nearly 5 years.
okay,
So
okay. So when you started on YouNow, were you starting as wanting to be a broadcaster, or were you coming to watch someone?
I originally came over to watch the mums from Dance Moms. Basically, I was a big fan of the show, and I found them through YouTube because they were constantly people were posting videos of their live streams, and I had no idea what they were on about. And
Right.
then I the link found Christy, and that's how I ended up on here. Obviously, they've gone and moved on to something else, or had private lives, should I say?
Right.
But that was one of the reasons I came over here. Then I joined like a little hashtag thing that we all started saying hashtag we care,
Right.
where we would help the younger ones on here, like if they were feeling suicidal, we would tell them obviously to go and get help, like seeing psychiatrists and all that, but
Right.
we've given advice that we've said to them, you didn't have to do this, but
Right.
if you want to go ahead, but we're not going to force you to do this.
Right.
If it was like older ones that kept coming back and we kept telling them, oh, we can't talk you through this, then we'd send them to people that were in the advice hashtag and they could deal with them over there. And
Um.
then I started doing hashtag board, I started doing hashtag singing, then I started playing games, then we went over to Rise, which I regret because I think if I'd actually stayed on YouNow, I could have been partnered before, but I didn't. But what are you gonna do?
So speaking of partnership, that's your main goal this year for 2020 is to get partnered.
I want to say I want to try and get partnered before Christmas.
Okay. That's a good goal to have. Is to strive for something that you know is it's hard to do. It's hard to
Mm-hmm.
get, but you have a strong mindset, and that's what's really good about being a broadcaster. And a future partner is you have to have a strong mindset. You have to have a
Yeah,
strong will, and you have to fight for what you want.
definitely.
Yeah. So, if you could give any advice to anyone willing to come to you now or to pursue being a broadcaster, what advice would you give them?
Have an idea of what you want to do when you go live. I say that and I never know what I want to do when I go live. But always plan something in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do games, have stuff ready to go. Like, I do guess a song, so I have my playlists ready to go before I go live. Or if I'm mixing it up, I change it during the thing and no one notices I've changed it until it's too late.
Right.
If you're going to do, like, Cahoots and everything, which Kristin does on a Friday for anyone that doesn't, um, have that all set up. But always make sure when you're doing Cahoots that it's not got music in them. Like you've got to guess a song during it because not everyone hears the music in the videos.
Right.
So always try and find one that doesn't have that. So research them beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing giveaway, if you're planning to do giveaways, make it. It doesn't have to be something expensive. It could be a pen,
Right.
which it might not seem a lot, but it's like, oh my god, I won a pen.
Right.
So always have something planned. Go around making connections with people because if you don't, then you will just literally sit in your stream for the first 4 or 5 months by yourself.
Yeah.
Which, when I first started broadcasting, I'd already gone around a few people. I was starting to build up my fan base by being in people's streams, and then I started guessing people, and then I went live myself. And that's
So,
pretty much it.
so could you say that in this current state with all that's going on, do you think it's a good time to start? You know?
with the way everything's going, it is a good way to start because you've seen people in the same sort of predicament as you are, unless they're one of these key workers, which if you're one of these key workers, I praise you to the high heavens. If you're not and you're just bored and you need something to do, yes, YouNow is a great place to go. But if you're only going in to start drama, we don't want you.
Right.
If you're one of these that just likes to troll people, go and do it on another app.
Right.
Because you will end up losing your account straight afterwards. If so many people keep blocking you, YouNow will see, oh, they're starting stuff, we'll just get rid of the account.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And hopefully, I'll see you guys soon for either a vlog or another Q&A. But maybe I'll turn it on Kristin. We'll see. You never know, maybe we'll get a video with her. So if you want to see that, give it a big thumbs up. Put down below if you have any questions for Kristin. And I'll see you all soon. Okay.